Motherfucker. Oh man, goddamn. Oh man, goddamn. I want to make sure I don't lose this, because I absolutely want to keep this. My thou. I'm so happy that I got the thou. Today is going to be a good day. And you are wet, or else I'll let you be up here on my lap. But you went on a little walk with me, and it was raining when you were. Look at you. Oh man, goddamn, look at you. Ridiculous. You're so cute. Stop being so damn cute. Do you mind? Look at you. You're just an absurd boy. You can't have any of this. Who do you think you are, fools? Who do you think you are, fool? No. You can't have onions. Onions are no bueno for you. Can I help you, dog? You really want to see these tacos, and you want to eat them, huh? Too bad. I gave you food. I give you fresh bowl. Fresh bowl food, fresh bowl water. I got my fresh food, and you got your fresh food. Oh, fine. This one is a tiny bit of cilantro on it. Here. You want a tiny bit of cilantro? Here, there you go. That's all you get. That's all you get. It's a piece of steak with like the tiniest little thing of cilantro on it. Like, that's literally it. Here, let me do this. Turn this on and get some background music on. Listen in the meantime. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Shall be nervous about the weird misgivings that you do. What? I already told you the gist. You had your treat. The absurd thing. So you giving me clap back now? You give me lip? Don't be giving me no lip. Doing this little bit. Fuck you, man. It's a baby. What's up, bro? You still can't have any of this. Oh yeah. Oh, shit. Well, you know what? I guess you're lucky. Yeah. That fell on the ground. Need something to drink. I'm running out. No. What? What, Zukov? I already gave you some beef, bro. Like, I already gave you some steak. You're good. I think you're Gucci, dude. Hey! Hey, 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 hey. Hey, come on. Fucking goofball? What are you doing? No. Yeah, I got one more, but that's for me. Stop it. Goof. Jeez. Hey, hey. Quit snooping. Stop your snoop. Stop a snooping. Yeah. No. Come on, bro. You already have food. Dude, I gave you fresh bowl food. Come on. Come on now. Why do you have to keep doing this? Hey! Come on. Ooh, that way. Yes. Over there is your food. Tax resources from. Oh, that's pretty cool. You know what else is pretty cool? Is having the juiciness that is the funds for a new big boy toy. So now at this point, I need 1,010 because of a background check fee, which I have. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. 1,000, baby. Let's go. Should come buy a gun down here for $800 already all tacked out. I'll be the hard-working man and not cheat my way around it and actually tack it out the way I want it. So, I mean, like, I've seen a lot of people tack out their Vishka Trooper AKs, because there's actually, like, people that have posted photo reviews just from the local gun shop I'm going to. So, you know, and I've seen a lot of different ways people have tacked them out, but I'm like, I want to go a little different, because people have been putting folding stocks on it and shit, but I want to put, like, that coat hanger style folding stock on it, which I've already been eyeballing for a while now. So what? Can I help you? Can I help you? Oh my god. He's just poking his head, like, right here. Oh my god, dude. What? Jeez. Don't you see Ass Food's there? Oh my god. No new thing is new Enclave, Mercenaries, and Shroudwalkers. Well. Well. What's actually kind of funny is that I was looking online for AK mags, and I found a website that actually that has, like, customizable AK mags, which I thought was actually kind of funny. Let me see if I can find it. Where was it? Oh, customized AK PMags. I want banana clips. Well, you can literally have one that's a banana clip. Hold on. Here, I'll just pull it up. Boop. But yeah, you can get one that's like a design your own. That just kind of painted right on there. Checkmate. Go guy by Mark or texture, I tell you what. Okay, I actually kind of find this one a little funny. The ATF just peeking his head over the brick wall. Kalash. I like this one too a little bit, not even gonna lie. It's some Hawaiian if you want to go, you know, fucking Electric Boogaloo Boy or something like that. Or He-Man. Okay, this one I actually might get for a fucking meme, because Jesus Christ, just for meme factor alone, this is just fucking great, dude. Like, I might actually get that. I love how it's all, like, the one review is all 5 stars. Like, the one review that someone did of it, it's just like, I love it. And, yeah, Ukraine won. And there's the one you want. You want the Chikalea. The Chick-fil-A banana mag. With the banana girl on there. See? Here, we'll even do a little quick view so you can... Yeah, see? She's on there all nice and all chilling. So you can have like a literal banana mag. And Merc. Or Jazz Cup. Jazz Cup style. I kind of like this one too. Or you can go with that Joker baby, which I actually don't even see how it is. It just says ha 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 all over it, which I guess that, but it's in green. So I guess just because, oh, it has ha ha and it's in green, so that's Joker. It's like, I mean, have like an actual Joker on there or something. I don't see one. I kind of like this one too. There's actually a few on here that are actually pretty cool. Like, I like this one too a little bit. Or you can have Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Be feeding you your fucking ammo. An AFT Joe. Oh yes, the AFT, I tell you what. The Alcoholic Firearm Tobacco Club. Yes. Oh yes, I remember the days in Stratton when I was in that old club. I bet there are bougie mags with Trump stamped on them. I've actually, at least for... No, not for that. You get this. I have not seen any Trump ones, but I saw the anime one. And they have a no step on Sneck. I mean, there's another page, so here, I'll go for all of them. Got a pew pew. Literal crayons. Or you could do the Mandalorian, like, kind of bounty hunter, you know, Star Wars-esque. This one just looks pretty cool, so I would actually probably get, like, a few of those. Stressed America. We the people, America. The Great Waves. Wait, why is it in blue? Why ain't the red wave? And then you got this Takis. I don't know about that one. I don't know the reference. Ain't no laws when you're drinking claws, like, you know, White Claw. Oh my god. Honestly, I'd probably get one of these for the memes too. Durakill. Tyranny Deterrent. I actually probably would get that too, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. Or you can have Skelemag. Or some more Cherry Blossoms if you want to go Electric Boogaloo Boy with a hint of weeb. Sparta. Yeah, a Born to Kill one. This one's pretty cool too. That one also is kind of cool. I don't get the weird Sparta aesthetics. I guess because, like, Sigma males, Alpha males, Sparta. Yeah. A Join or Die one. So, like, honestly, there isn't any Trump ones. And there's also a Washington State flag, funny enough. They don't have a... Oh, wait, no, there is. Oh, shit. Oh, no, there is. It's a magazine. Oh, my God, dude. I didn't think there actually was, but no, there's at least one. I think that's the only one, though. Because the last page only has, like, a couple. Called it. Well, they have a Let's Go Brandon, but I don't necessarily think that's strictly Trump. Or, like, a MAGA thing, but, yeah. How much is the magazine? They look like they're all $30. Yeah, they're all $30. Yeah. Because they're, like, custom made, you know, and, like, they're just basically standard Magpul PMags, but, you know, they're customized, so, you know, obviously they got, you know, decal on it. I fucking love Let's Go Brandon. Dude, tell me about it. I feel bad for the actual Brandon, too. But at least online, when I was looking at AK mags, they're actually pretty cheap. Like, I've seen some on here in different sites that are literally between, like, $8, $11, $12, $15, $20. And $20 for, like PMags, like from Magpul and shit. So, it's actually... So, those $30 for those more customized ones are actually pretty reasonable. Because, like, the upper end ones are about, like, $15 to $20. So, you know, for adding an actual decal in the process to do that, it makes sense. So, but I might actually get a custom one, so I have, like, the Syndicalist, like, torch and hammer. I might do that. What? 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 Just, you always have to, like, be right there staring at me sometimes. Like, what the hell? Let's go Zukov. Yeah. Such a sweet baby. Palmetto State Armory. How much are your AK, Max? AKV. Oh, that's the 19x19 ones. Oh, I don't need those. So 7.62 by 39. Oh, here we are. For a steel mag, $10. PS AK-103 30 round mag, 25. Initial Curation 30 round steel mag, $10. I mean, you can't go wrong with $10 for a fucking steel mag. I mean, plus steel mags are a little bit more like aesthetically pleasing. Part of terrorism. Oh my fucking god. Oh, like browsing a website where you can literally fucking buy magazines. Like, okay, yeah, that's totally terrorism, you dipshit. Like, actually know what the fuck that means before just like throwing it around stupidly. You have new arguments? Oh, do tell. Oh, wait, that's it? That's not a new argument, you moron. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, dude. Like, actually make a point. And, like, that's literally been said ever, like, even before he was fucking elected the first time around. Like, give me a break. Oh my god. Like, Jesus Christ. That's not new. It's been around forever. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Got him. New argument, even though it's been the same one trotted around for a long time, even though it literally isn't an argument. It's just an emotional Fifi opinion. You get, well, yeah, like, hey. He was the greatest since Reagan. Oh, so Reagan's no longer the greatest, even though he was a two-termer, so he was able to do more in his tenure versus... Okay, yeah, whatever. Oh my god, embodies the spirit of Reagan. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that. That's new. Like, I'll give you that one. Embodies the spirit of Reagan. Oh god. Jesus. Oh man, okay, that one got me a good laugh. Oh Jesus. Oh, okay. That was good. Oh my god. Okay, well, you know, alright, you found something. Is it still incoherent? It makes sense? No, but hey, at least it's all something. Oh my god. Oh, Dios mío. That was a good little laugh. False right abortion? You mean the false right for the weird idea that, like, you know, someone other than a woman herself has a right, you know, to their own autonomy? Which, by the way, yeah, sure, Trump did help with that. Like, I guess I can give you that one because, like, the Supreme Court that he fucking propped up and shit is the one doing so. But it's not just because of his own fucking doing. The entire Republican Party is under the same fucking bandwagon. In fact, if anything, they were the ones orchestrating that shit in the first place anyway. So I mean, even to the point where you are actually, like, kind of correct, it wasn't even necessarily just Trump that did that. What has happened with or without him? Private privacy is up for grabs, even more so than we're used to. Yeah. Which includes you, little husky. Just saying. Like, when the Supreme Court has a lot more of an authority over to your own rights and your own privacy and shit, like they're showing now, you think they're gonna just stop with the left? Like, to appease a lot of the centrist establishment liberals, they're gonna make sure that a lot of the more right-wing extremists are tackled too. Stall to white and straight, you'll be fine. No, you won't. Literally, no, you won't. I mean, have fun feeling that way, but nobody's safe. Especially if you're on the internet 24/7. Which, I couldn't even imagine that. But, you know, it's just like... I mean, if you are, then chances are, yeah, definitely not safe. Will it be purged? Yeah. Funny thing is, I don't even necessarily see myself personally as extreme. But, you know I'm associated or affiliated with other factors or factions within leftists that, yeah, are. So, of course, there's going to be guilt by association. Besides, at this point, like one man's, or at least one person's, radical fervor is just another man's, terrorism anyway. So that's why, especially when it comes to the extremists on either end, it's easy to purge them. Because it's just easy to rule them off as terrorists or whatever the fuck and just be done with it when, realistically, that doesn't actually do anything to address or solve anything. Besides just make it worse. I assume that's probably even something Little Husky would have to understand, right? It should be Jappy. Yeah, what's Jappy? Yeah, you mean happy. I know what you meant. If I give pass for tiny little slip-ups to other people, I'll give them a tiny one for a little one like that. So whatever, I know what he meant. But no, I'm not. Because, one, there's not a, like, real traditional place that women have. Like, even during the hunter-gatherer stage of, like, early nomadic humans and shit, like, women were equals when it came to doing the hunting and the gathering as much as staying within the tribe as well. Like, there's been plenty of places of burials where hunters have been discovered in these archaeological digs that are also not just men, but female. So, kind of goes against the whole idea of traditionalism between the two sexes. It's racing brats. Oh my god. Well, guess what? Evidently not, because that's not how early humans were doing it. They were basically doing, hey, do what you need to do to take your part for the tribe, and that included, hey, if there's some women that wanted to go explore or scout off, for some different things, and they came back and said, hey, I found like a herd of deer, and brought a hunting party with them, and hunted with that hunting party to take a couple deer back. I mean, that woman played just as much as a role as those men did. If anything, more so, because she's the one who went out there to go scout for them in the first place. She probably had a scouting party. Probably brought a couple other people with her. Better to have a group with you than go alone. Especially when all you got is a sharpened stick, basically. Or a very primitive bow. Kind of goes against the whole idea of the whole nuclear family traditionalism and shit. And these are just things that they discovered through archaeological digs. Just based on, the remnants of the people of times past. Just, of whatever's left, like bone fragments and shit like that. To not be a slut. I don't care if she is or not. if we end up, being married or whatever the fuck, I have no, problem with it being, somewhat of an open relationship, as long as there's consent involved with, what's going down. I mean, shit, I'm okay with having, like, 3 ways, 4 ways, or whatever else. Like, I mean, if like, the partner I want wants to be a little slutty, well, hey, it's more power to them, whether it's a woman or a man. Because, hey, I'm kind of slutty to myself at times if I actually really like the person. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really got an issue with that. Like, oh no, my partner is very sexually open and very active sexual person. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Screech, screech, scratch. Scratch, scratch, screech. Oh, you good boy, boy. You good boy, boy. Just good boy, boy. Yeah. Right. Right. No. Don't be snooping in there. It died down when I discovered I was better at eating the kitty than him. Boy, boy. Who's the him? Are you still sniffing at my last taco? Are we serious? Oh, punk. You white Jay Barry have sexual relations. That's lame. Boo. Yeah, let me have just a bunch of pent-up fucklust, for, like, years and years and, like, decades on end until I just decide to marry, somebody randomly. When the likelihood of doing shit like that ends up making the marriage just, fall out more than anything else. Instead of just actually being a human being. It's, like, lame. Boo. Like, I actually like to, not be a weird, like, insecure virgin type. Like, breaking out of that mold actually is very liberating. More so than anything. At least a part of it is not giving a fuck of whether you wait or not. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, you little smart doggy. You had the bone, like, wedged in between, like, these parts in his bike, in the spokes, and he's trying to use it to try to break this bone apart. Well, you can't really get it back in there now. You did for a second. Oh my goodness. Look at you. Ridiculous. Trying to find somewhere to, like, have leverage. It's like, where can I go to just try to, like, gnaw on this? Oh my goodness, just actually, like, watching him struggle with that is actually kind of cute. That poor Popu. Yeah, poor little boy. Let's see what random old things on tube. Oops. This is what my mom tells me. I think that says a lot more about your age than mine. Like, oh my god. My mommy told me that if you wait till marriage to have sex, then you won't lose years off your life and you won't be damned to hell forever. Like, oh my god. Hence why, he's still gonna be known as a little husky. Because keep, opening up about your age more than anything else. By cracking means tobacco because he's a 14-year-old edgelord. Yeah. Where he's smoking, like, a cigarette where, he snuck a cig off of his dad and shit. Where his dad is probably fucking, bitching at his wife because he thinks that she's sneaking cigarettes off of him or something. It's like, oh my lord. Well, that's you trust me, you don't want to cigarettes are bad as fuck for you. Do you think he cares? What's my to do with gummies? I would normally take that as a threat, but coming from you, that's like more sad and pathetic more than anything. Because I can literally like push you with my finger and you like fall over and hurt your elbow and cry. Sukov, do you mind? You are not eating my taco. There's things that are legit not good for you in there, like onions. You don't want onions, bro. Onions are bad for you. They hurt your stomach. They hurt your belly. Makes you feel like shit. And then it makes you have diarrhea poops in my room. I don't want that. So, let's not have that again. You fucking little silly boy. At least luckily it wasn't really that bad to clean up. It was actually pretty easy. But, ugh. The immediate, like, first, 10 to 20 minutes of that were just agony. And can I help you? What is this paw doing on my leg? Oh, come here, you goofy baby. Come here. Come here. Get back here. Come here. Come here. You baby. You big baby. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh, you goof. Ugh. Oh, you're a sweet little baby. Oh. Oh, you just a sweet little goof. You just a sweet little goofy baby. You watch the latest seems for by a minute. Of course, like we're gonna go after gay marriage next. At that point, he's just kind of telling us what we already kind of knew that they might do. Like, of course. It was the most recent thing that got through for when it comes to LGBTQ rights in the Supreme Court, so of course it's going to be the next thing to go after. Like, that shit got through not even because the Democrats decided to fight for it, but because the Supreme Court was just like, at least at that time, was like, yeah, you know, gay marriage is okay. Which shows the fundamental fucking problem with them in the first place. It's just like, oh, what? They're pretty much like the only ones that get to like dictate, like at the end of the day, how like these laws, you know, come and go. It's like when it's supposed, you know, theoretically be, you know, our fucking legislators, the constituents that are fucking that are voting to like this type of shit. And legal cannabis. If they did do that, oh my fucking god, there would actually, like, that would, oh boy, there would be another thing fucking coming if that were to happen. I'm just, like, that, like, that would not fly. Like, at all. Like, there's plenty of people that, you know, aren't even, like, the weird, like, oh, you be doing it, like, you know, not even those types. Like, there are legit people of all walks of life that would be vehemently pissed off, you know, for that type of shit to happen. Including, but not limited to, people who are, like, veterans, you know, like, just manual hard-working labor types and shit that, you know, maybe working, like, lumber mills or factories and, you know, like, different mills and shit like that in general. Like, you know, because working in those type of places breaks their body down, so of course weed helps with that. You think these side motherfuckers are just gonna let that, you know, slide? When they probably know too many people in the past who have, you know, died due to opioid abuses because they were trying to fucking find cures for the same fucking thing. Oh. You're just a goofy baby. You goof. You goof. You goofy baby. You can't get enough of these little head rubs. You goof. You having fun? You having fun with those little head rubs? Goof. Oh, that sounds awful. Pack on full oh my, oh, pff. Fetch what the hell, why, Bible? I literally couldn't give a fuck. Squash them and then, like, pound them into the fucking dirt where they belong, as far as I can give shit. Okay, you're kind of, like, all at my grill, bro. You just wanted to just be right here. You just want to chill here, huh? Aw. You just straight up want to chill here. That's all you want to do. You sweet little pup. Oh, you're a sweet puppy. Oh, you're just such a sweet baby. I didn't want to go on a little venture with me again, because I know you will. It's gonna take you long to get the boomstick. confront the communist mess. Yeah, well, you're going to be sitting there pretty bored for a very long time. I'm sure you're going to be pretty bored, you know, just standing there, being ready. Vibrate my heritage. Yeah, you want to know what some of my heritage is? It's like, yeah, some of my heritage is white unionists who fucking were literally curb stomping the fuck out of racist Confederate pigs and shooting them dead in the fucking fields during the Civil War. Like I have some ancestors who came from the 26th Iowa Volunteers, a Northern Union fucking infantry regiment, and they partook in all sorts of various different little battles. They're actually pretty successful. I think they only had like one defeat. So, yeah. I do come from a line of different folks, and yeah, happen to be white, but guess what? They were curb stomping and killing a bunch of racist pigs during the Civil War, so I'm okay with that. There's literally no such thing as a war of northern aggression. The only people who fired the first shot were the fucking racist southern landowning pigs of the South. So, like, doesn't matter, like, whatever fucking weird lingo jingle bullshit you got to fucking excuse that shit. It literally is fucking fiction. Nothing but pure fucking fiction when it comes to the actual reality of the South being the aggressors. Which, hey, if they want to see it again and try again, yeah, I got no problem with that. We'll just make sure that Reconstruction, you know, happens on a far more radical level like it ought to have been. It's about states' rights. No, it wasn't. It was about the fucking right to keep property of slaves. Because even if you break down the states' right argument, it's states' rights to, you know, property, and that property was slaves. So it doesn't matter how much you fucking, it's fucking fiction. It doesn't matter how much you fucking, you know, spin it. Like, it was always going to be about, you know, fucking white racist landowners trying to preserve a fucking utterly barbaric fucking dying old idea of keeping, you know, slavery and shit. So, yeah, And by the way, it's not even like it died in the U.S. anyway. Like, what do you think our fucking prison industrial complex is? It's all boring shit for you. You know, it's spam. Yeah, why not have an AI? Like a little AI robot. So then humans don't have to do work, period. Then you'd be speaking my language. But no, if it's gonna be another fucking human, then fuck that. I can do shit myself. I'm definitely more than capable of doing shit. And if I need help, like extra hands, it's called having friends. And hitting them up and be like, hey, I need help with a thing. You want to help me with a thing? Sure. Friend comes over, helps with thing. Thing done. There you go. But you kind of need, you know, friends for that. What are those, Lamau? Yeah, something you will never understand. I forgot, I'm talking to somebody that doesn't understand the concept of having friends. Or at least real life friends. I don't really have many friends. I don't either. I got a couple friends at work, and I got a couple friends that I've known since school. That's about it. Like, I don't really got that many. Like, I know a lot of people from, like, work and, you know, people that, like, come into work or, you know, my friends and, you know, people they've met and known and are friends with themselves or whatever the fuck. Like, you know, it's like I know a lot of different people, but definitely wouldn't necessarily say friends, more like acquaintances or not even that necessarily. Just depending. But, I mean, when it comes to actual, like, friends, I don't really got many of them either. But that's fine. You work tonight? Fuck no, I don't. Why do you think I'm doing this right now? It's a day off. Speaking of which, I actually need to make sure my dad didn't fall asleep again. Kick him in the face and be like, hey, come on. Oh, bump on my up and I'm scared. Well, boo-hoo. You're scared of that. Oh, you want to stand against the communist menace, but you're scared of a zit on your ass. Oh, you got me fucking, you know, as a leftist, you know, my tail tucked between the legs. Oh my god. There's White Dutch of Lamau. Yeah, it's called a zit on your ass. It hasn't developed to pop yet. Well, you haven't had those before? I get those from time to time too. Yeah, they hurt when you try to fuck with it when it's not ready to go yet. You just kind of have to just let it be there for a minute. Like, I get them on, you know, like on the bottom of my legs too occasionally and shit. Not often, but sometimes I do. And, like, every now and then I'll get, like, one gnarly one on my face somewhere. Like, I've never had bad acne. I've always have had, like, one or two, like, big ones. And then maybe, like, one or two tiny ones, like, somewhere else. And that was, like, the worst my acne has, you know, ever been. Like, ever. Haven't even finished high school yet. Oh, my God. Well, this is explaining a lot. This feels like a true statement. I actually really do believe that statement. I 100% do. I do think that's an honest statement. Gonna get my GED. Not even the diploma. Well, at least it's something. And I've actually heard in at least some ways, like, that can kind of be a little better, because, I mean, if you get that and go into, like, a trade school or something, then you can actually still, you know, get, you know, pretty decent qualifiers regardless. Besides, the idea of having, like, a high school diploma basically be, like, a prerequisite to, like, a lot of different, you know, opportunities and shit is a little bit bullshit. But it's mostly just because of our current education system. It's a little bullshit in the first place. It'd be fine if it actually worked. It was actually properly funded.
Sweet noodle. All sitting in mud. What is this? Did you get, like, bit by something? You got, like, a little red welt right here. What the hell? Did a spider bite you? That don't look like an average little bug bite. You poor little thing.
Let's see. Oh my god. At least, like, I feel like we're actually getting, like, the honest little husky here now. I feel like we're at least, you know, see, keeping him around long enough, you know, eventually opens up. If only Rip City was here to see this. Low expectations, I see, Lamau. Yeah. I got a C on history test at McDonald's, yay! It's like, wow, bro. If I got a C, my mom would be like, what the fuck? What's going on? So, wow. Jesus. No. Actually, I have something a little pulled up that I haven't played yet. Billionaire Elon Musk claims Americans don't want to work. Because I think there is another record high of Americans that left their jobs and shit in March. So basically, it's just like every month, there's like a record number of people leaving their jobs saying, fuck this shit, boo. This sucks. I'm not doing this anymore. So, I mean, this is just kind of another element of that wave of, like, labor, you know, kind of swinging out, because people are just starting to get fed up with the bullshit and don't want to work it anymore. And, of course, you have privileged, rich, elitist pricks that have never worked a day in their fucking life because they've had enslaved emerald mine silver spoons in their fucking mouths all goddamn day of their fucking life. You know, so, you know, when you got people like them, you know, they're just going to be like, well, why aren't you working, even though I've never worked? Get back to work, you load of peasants. So, you know, you're going to get those motherfuckers who, you know, think that everybody else but them should be working. When they should probably be the ones in the fucking mines and the ones in the goddamn fucking factories and shit, you know, seeing how it actually feels.
About how American workers supposedly are lazy and they don't want to work. Lots of elites in particular are saying this. Notice how American workers aren't saying this because they know how hard that they work. But we're hearing this on Fox News. Janine Pirro said this.
My mom would be whopping my ass if I brought anything home under a B. My mom would be furious if I brought home anything less than a B+. Jeez. I don't even think my mom, like, she just wanted B's and above. Like, she was, like, if it was C's, she'll be like, what's going on? You need to do more homework, you need to do, like, she would be mad if I got C's or less. Like, she would just ground me if I had D's or F's. Like, she would just be like, nope. Be grounded until I see improvements on the next report, blah, 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 blah. So, like, you know, and all this other bullshit, we're just like, oh my god. I mean, you know, so... honestly, it's just like, I'm like, I can't believe I'm remembering back to that type of shit. I also got video games for every A. That's an incentive. I don't even think I got those incentives, you know, like when I was fucking, you know, growing up and shit. It's like, oh, you get an A? Cool, good. Work harder. That was basically it. It's like, oh, well, fuck you. You're decently well off when I was small. Same here up until about like 5th or 6th grade, and you know, because that's when around like the Great Recession happened, and my mom was diagnosed with uterine cancer, so there was like that and medical debt and shit that really basically like fucked everything. So we were too for a time, but you know, didn't last forever, obviously, because America.
Kardashian said a month or two ago, nobody wants to work in this country. They're lazy. Elon Musk is now joining the chorus of elitists saying that Americans who are exploited, overworked, and underpaid, they don't want to work at all. So he was talking about potential competitors to Tesla, and he zeroed in on the Chinese market, and he decided to take a random dig at American workers, which is just bizarre considering his workers made him the richest man on the planet. But here's what he said. I think there will be some very strong companies coming out of China. There is just a lot of super talented, hardworking people in China who strongly believe in manufacturing, he added. They will...
Elon Musk, are you sure that's not just because China also has a very, like, low regulations and safety conditions when it comes to their work? So they overwork the fuck out of their workers and put them in more hazardous conditions to get higher productivity? Probably not going to think about that, though.
Midnight oil. They will be burning the 3 a.m. oil. They won't even leave the factory type of thing. Whereas in America, people are trying to avoid going to work at all. So first of all, it's not a good thing that Chinese workers are being worked to death at the behest of their corporate overlords. Second of all, you really have a lot of nerve, like the audacity of Elon Musk to claim that the workers who made him the richest man on the planet, they're just not doing enough. Yes, I'm the richest man.
Work harder, you little peasants, even though you've already been overworked to the point where you feel like you'd rather just say fucking and leave. But no, you need to stay. I order you to say work harder, you little peasants. I'll give you like a 2-cent raise. How about that?
And it's still not enough. You could be making me more money. You could be...
Chinese workers are basically slaves in some instances. Yeah, they are. Like, in a lot of different factors, in many ways, they're more openly, like, slaves than we are, you know, in the U.S. when it comes to things like wage slavery and the, you know, indentured servitude that comes in with work and shit. So, yeah.
Harder. I mean, when will it be enough? And the answer is, it'll never be enough. It'll never be enough. Now, people's work ethic, it's going to vary, right? Every person is different. But for the most part, human beings are hard workers. The same is true in America, the same is true in China. But like Chinese workers, American workers are also exploited. It's worse in China currently. But I mean, they all have this relationship that is exploitative and abusive with their employer, and they can't get out. They're locked in. And this employer controls their life. Because if you quit, then how do you feed yourself? How do you house yourself? So they don't have a say in the matter. So these companies, they take advantage of these workers and they work them to death, literally in many instances. And Elon Musk is saying, it's just not enough. I like the way that workers are even more exploited in China. It's just, it's gross. This is capitalism. It's perverted, right? Capitalism.
I mean, like, I honestly say it's just like the most purest form of it. Like, this is literally just a result of what capitalism is. And it's basically, yeah, like, I think the closest it got to this point was the Gilded Age, and now we're just, like, back at that point again, and now it's just more global than ever. I mean, because honestly, it's like, there will eventually be a breaking point for a lot of these different places where it will just, you know, boil over. And it'll only be a matter of fucking time, and it's already starting to do that here in the U.S. I mean, it'll eventually start happening in these places like in China, India, and etc. I mean, hell, it's already been happening in India. Like, one of the largest labor rallies and shit happened, at least in recorded human history, and shit happened in India. Not too long ago, I think at least like a year or two back. So it's like, this shit, you know, it's already in a lot of instances starting to kind of peel over, especially with things like climate change becoming a major factor. It's just going to be, you know, only a matter of fucking time.
Ravaged the planet. They've killed democracy in the United States. And they've commodified every single aspect of our lives. But understand how they will never be satisfied. They will never satiate their thirst.
When you organize the United Left. Yeah, and honestly, the fucking French are understanding that. Like, 4 of their leftist parties in France have organized in a coalition to go against Macron. So it's like, you know, it's like it's, you know, the fucked up thing is, it's not even like lefties and, you know, just abroad, period, aren't doing this shit. But America especially really needs to start getting their fucking act together when it comes to the fucking left here. Because we could be a pretty formidable force if we actually organized and united more properly and just stop fucking bullshitting about random drama nonsense or fucking weird little arbitrary differences that, you know, we have against each other. Because frankly, it's like, I don't really give a fuck if someone's like a hardcore Stalinist or some shit. If like on 90% of issues we agree with pretty much everything, then fuck it, let's just get that shit done first, and then we can squabble over the other shit. Once we actually have at least, you know, some sort of legitimate power, you know, in the system. You know, because then at that point, we can't afford to, you know, have those squabbles. Because then, you know, by that point, we at least, you know, have our foot in the fucking door. But we don't even have that. We're just putting our foot in our mouth. It's like, let's just eat our foot and, you know, fist and just like, It's like, that's it's like, what the fuck? I mean, so I get turned off to a lot of, like, different bread tubers and shit, because it's like, they would rather legit just be focused on shit like this. And it's like, there's fundamentally more fucking things, you know, way more important than this type of shit. Save backstabbing and power struggles for after revolution, I say. I mean, I don't even want the fucking, like, backstabbing and all that bullshit. Just, like, you know, if you want to, like, you know, have one element of the left be more power than, have more power than the other because you think your side is better in the long run, fine. I mean, let's have that shit. Let's hash that shit out. But at the end of the day, like, we're not going to be able to get fucking, like, anything, you know, going for ourselves, you know, in general as leftists, if we don't at least just organize on the basics. Which we all, for the most part, pretty much all agree with as leftists. Whether we're, like, again, like a Stalinist type or a ML or like a radical social democrat or a syndicalist or whatever the fuck in between. I mean, it's just like there needs to at least just be like a fuck it, we need to just, you know, have the bridges and just quit burning them. Because like at this point the fascists are more organized than ever and shit. You know, so it's like, like what, do you really think that just letting them walk all over everything's gonna be a great idea? Because they have been. And the liberals and the centrists and the fucking corporatists are all just letting it happen because it maximizes their fucking coffers. It distracts everyone from their status quo. So they get really pissy over that, trust me. Well, they need to start fucking growing some balls and manning the fuck up. Or womaning the fuck up and have some clits of steel. And just get the fuck over it. Like, seriously. Like, honestly, I just tell them, then just get the fuck over it. Like, frankly, I don't give a shit. And neither should any of you right now. Like, oh, if they want to get pissy, then, you know what? Then either step aside and fuck off, or grow the fuck up. Pick one. Because if you rather get all pissy over the fact that, you know, you rather, you know, you have, you know, someone advocate for a more unitary left and shit, at least for in the meantime, where we can at least get some fucking power to have these squabbles, then just step aside. Because at that point, you're just, you know, exacerbate more of the fucking problems as it is. And we don't need that shit. So either grow the fuck up or step aside. That's basically is what I tell them. I basically give them the fucking ultimatum. They are breaching, yeah. And that's why I want to at least try to get that more out there, because I know there's at least different bread tubers and shit, and at least different content creators that would definitely, you know, be wanting to hear this. I at least have like a little bit of a foot in the door with TJ, so I'm thinking, you know, one of these days he does a stream or some shit. Maybe I can talk to him about like some of this type of shit. So. Because I'm in his Discord, so I'm thinking at least, especially since it's so small right now, I could probably have, you know, a little bit of an opportunity to probably hit him up about some of this shit. And maybe, you know, see what he thinks, and especially if he likes to talk, see if he could probably get a foot in the door with maybe a couple other people. More smaller type people, like Demon Mama or some shit. Oh, poor Logan having a bad day. Well, I'm about to have a really especially good day, which actually reminds me. Here, let me put the screen down real quick. I'm gonna be right back just to make sure, just wake my dad up and get him all kicked in the ass and gone. Hey, buddy. Alright, cool. He was already awake. He just needs to get his shoes on. That's it. That's fine, it's bad. It is. Which is why at least, you know, like people like, you know, Kyle and the Human Support and shit like that, because at least, you know, they are just being very consistent about, you know, where they stand on this type of shit. Oh, he got you. Oh, she got you a Sonic. How cute. There's only like one Sonic around here, and I've never been to it. It's not even near me at all. I have to literally go across the entire fucking city to go to it. Like, it's well beyond out of the way. Like, it would have to be like a day's journey. A day's journey to the Sonic! I mean, if that's the case, that Sonic better goddamn be worth it. So I thought Sonic was the Southern thing. I think it primarily is, but it has places everywhere else. I'm the devil. I thought you were supposed to be like the holy Christian type. Okay. Cool. Hail Satan. Hail Satan! Embrace Satanism. Liberate yourself from the indoctrination of traditionalism.
Want to go on a little car ride? Yeah, you want to go on a car ride, don't you?
You're not joining me though, because last time I could barely hold on to the gun and you at the same time. Or making Dad join me, and he's gonna go inside, and he could hold you. Fight wokeness. I guarantee you don't even know what that means. I guarantee it. Like, I'm not even gonna bother to ask you to try to define it. I just know that you don't know. Especially if you're in high school. Yeah, no. You don't. Which, by the way, my Civilization 3 gameplay, I actually finally researched communism as my little, as like one of the science things that you can research, and now my entire state and nation in Civilization 3 is a communist state. So, I'm going to literally say fascism as like the very absolute last thing to research in the industrial age. Threaten Ben Shapiro not speaking, even though he can literally speak still. He still has his platform. He still goes to college campuses and shit. Like, oh wow. Like, you know, I'd probably be one of the same people. Difference is, oh, at least, you know, provide actual arguments against the stupid shit. Oh shit. This is all fun little blurb that came up. In Dune 2, in the second Dune, Christopher Walken will play Emperor Shaddam IV. Well, this one I can't study anywhere on YouTube. So, actually curtailing, you know, fucking racists is being woke. That's not what wokeness means. That's just being against racists and fucking bigotry. So... And even then, that's not even true. I've seen people have comments where they have the N-word in it, so... It's just as if you can't be just like a racist, bigoted piece of shit with it. Odd.
Hey, Zukoff, what are you doing?
Get away from that litter box. That's no bueno. No bueno, boy. Don't you be doing that. Should I eat the cat litter? Nah. I mean, if you want to do that, that's up to you, but I'm not going to do that. Get away from that door, dude. Oh, wow, $5. Yeah, what's that gonna give me? Some, like, the sharing size of M&M's and, like, a bottled water? You're supposedly in high school, but yet you're shitting your... Get away from my taco! I'm gonna eat that. Well, my mouth sharded. I mean, burst out. Oh my god. I mean, this is like, dude. Like, you must legit be hella bored right now, honestly, for you to be like, well, I might as well just shit myself right about. Might as well just go ahead and sharded myself here, and, you know, just like, oh, yep, that felt pretty nice. Oh my god, what a weirdo, dude. Just quite a unique individual situation indeed. Never been sent somewhere that wasn't in a toilet and shit myself. Yeah, same here. Because if I have the feeling that I need to go take a shit, and I don't necessarily have a toilet right handily available, I have the power to do things that the body is very capable of doing so, called holding it. Like, I actually use the muscles down there to sometimes, you know, hold it if I need to, if necessary. Because, you know, there's muscles down there that do things. So. Ready? Yes? Cool. Cool. That definitely sounds pretty ready. Actually, you know what, here. I want a fun little tune. Don't poop in the river, that's bad for nature. Yeah, do you, like, yeah, let's just, like, poison nature, because YOLO, right? Yeah, that's totally a very, like, if I was a park ranger, not only would I fine you, but I'd make sure that you're in jail. So, like, like, that just, no. But here, I'll play. God, Gray Nature would destroy it. Said literally crazy, radical, fundamentalist extremists that have no rational, like, thought process akin to the actual real world. Cool. Pretty sure science says otherwise. What? Talk to a moron on stream.
Okay, let's go from there. Go to the bathroom before we eat.
Sounds good. Eventually you'll bow before the Christian States of America. Yeah, like, bows I fall over getting, you know, fighting to the last breath to ensure its defeat. Which won't happen anyway. I'm just letting you have the fun little fantasy of that happening. Bigger and better. Whoa. Fucking button. Getting stuck. What the fuck? We don't need it that loud. It's a banger, but Jesus. Eventually the Tatar will be a Christian ethno state. As it slowly dies off into obscurity, slowly but surely, generation after generation, Like, have fun with that. Have fun with the little weird fantasy. Like, you're literally just some random high school kid who's not even gonna get a fucking diploma, so it's just like, bro, get wrecked, dude. Like, you out of all people, are supposed to have, like, understanding in the world. You barely started off in the world. You're a little pipsqueak. You're a little husky. That's why, until you evolve, like a little Pokemon, and actually experience the real world, which will take some years. Anything more scared of a potential Islamic world state? Yeah, honestly, if you're saying something about like an Islamic global state, then you probably would be on something, but... Ooh. Sick off! Wanna go on a little car ride? Go on a little car ride, boy! Anyway, off to get my fun little things all done up and shit. I suppose they have a power hold over their followers that my religion lacks. Yeah, it's I don't know, just being more extremist and fundamentalist, I guess. But it also makes it easier to dictate them as a fucking enemy, I guess, if they're gonna be doing shit like that. So. Bow. Yeah, then I can have more justification to burn it. So, cool. But anyway. I'll get this last little bowl smoked up and call it good. At least for now. And when I come back, I'll have something new and fun. Anyway, peace out. And I'll be back a little bit later tonight, so